आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमावदिव्यै छविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So we are reading from chapter 17 of the book Teachings of Lord Caitanya. I will continue from here. We make a great mistake if we think Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be a conditioned soul. He is to be understood as the supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna himself. If someone thinks that, oh, it may not be very difficult to identify the Supreme Lord if he comes in front of our eyes, that is where we are mistaking. Many times we are in the presence of Vaishnavas and we do not know which Vaishnava is which personality in the spiritual world. Because we are on the material platform, so everything we see or we understand with our own intelligence is all based on the material platform. So therefore, even with such material intelligence and material understanding and material eyes and material concept, if we try to, even if we see Krishna face to face, we will not come to know that this same Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, from whom everything is emanating, who is the master of everything, who is the controller of everything. So what to speak of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came in the Channa avatar as hidden from ordinary materialistic eyes, that he himself is the supreme absolute truth. Unless we hear from the bona fide authorities, unless we are in the association of sadhus, devotees, Vaishnavas, pure devotees, we will not be able to recognize Krishna or Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in that situation, if someone thinks Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be some ordinary conditioned soul, then they are greatly mistaken. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu should be understood as the supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna himself. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said, therefore it is said of Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that Krishna is now present in his 5 diverse manifestations. Unless one is situated in uncontaminated goodness, it is very difficult to understand Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. Unless one is situated in uncontaminated goodness, just being in the mode of goodness is not enough. In the mode of goodness, there are people in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that the philosophers, great thinkers, great poets, authors, scientists, they are also more or less in the mode of goodness only, because they are not very much affected by the modes of passion and modes of ignorance. Neither do they work very passionately, nor do they sleep. They are more or less in the mode of goodness because of their whatever past pious karma. Therefore, they are, as poets, they get name, fame, and they are happy to write poems. They are happy in their world. They are not hankering after something. Such people are more or less in the mode of goodness. What happens is, in the mode of goodness, that pride, the subtle pride sets in. That subtle comfort zone sets in, that this is very nice. Therefore, such persons who like to, who are into these kinds of activities, who are more or less pious also, their karmas are usually good, philanthropic work and such. So, more or less, their karma is good, so therefore, they are getting good results, and therefore, they become comfortable in that life. And hence, it becomes very difficult for such persons to really take up to Krishna consciousness. Because why should I do something when I'm already comfortable? So, therefore, Srila Prabhupada is saying here, unless one is situated in uncontaminated goodness, uncontaminated means not becoming comfortable in that goodness because now everything is very nice, everything is very comfortable. It is very difficult to understand Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. Thus, in order to understand Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one has to follow the direct disciples of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And who are they? The six Goswamis. Shada Goswami. Shada means six, numerical number six. The Shad Goswami. Six Goswamis. And especially the path that is chalked out by Srila Jiva Goswami. The most astonishing fact is that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, although he is himself Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, he never displayed himself as Krishna. In ordinary people's eyes, he never displayed himself as Krishna. Rather, whenever the intelligent devotees detected that he was not, that he was Lord Krishna and addressed him as Lord Krishna, he denied it. Ulta. Firstly, he never displayed himself as Lord Krishna. And when the intelligent devotees, they could understand, oh, this is Lord Krishna only. It cannot be anybody else other than Lord Krishna. It is not possible. Oh, you are the Supreme Lord. What would Mahaprabhu do? He never said, yes, yes, you are right. You got it. 100 out of 100. No, Mahaprabhu never said that. Mahaprabhu denied it. He sometimes placed his hands over his ears and he would say, Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. What are you saying? What are you saying? How can you call a human being Vishnu? How can you call a human being as Lord Krishna? This is what Mahaprabhu is saying. Why? Protesting that a human being should not be addressed as the Supreme Lord. Many times, people, if they are sick, if they are ill, going through a very severe disease, and the doctor comes and does some surgery, something, and then the patient gets cured, everybody starts saying, oh, you are the God, you are God. Somebody plays nice cricket, oh, you are God, you are God. So Mahaprabhu is saying, Mahaprabhu, who is actually the Supreme God, he is protesting that a mere mundane human being who is inflected by the three modes of material nature, who is controlled by the three modes of material nature, who has no intelligence of himself, who has nothing of himself, such a mundane person should never be addressed as a Supreme Lord. Indirectly, he was teaching the Mayavadi philosophers that one should never falsely pose himself as the Supreme Lord and thereby misguide his followers. Nor should the followers be foolish enough to accept anyone and everyone as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Are okay, that person is falsely posing himself, but followers, are how foolish they must be that they are also accepting, nahi, this person, just because there is Thakurji behind the name, this Thakur and that Thakur. doesn't mean they are God. So followers should not be foolish enough to accept anyone and everyone as the supreme personality of Godhead. One should test by consulting scriptures and by seeing the activities of the person in question. One should not, however, mistake Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his five diverse manifestations for ordinary human beings. Both these aspects are important. One should not accept mundane, ordinary human beings as the Supreme Lord. On the other side, one should not mistake Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his five diverse manifestations as ordinary human beings. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. The beauty of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that although he is the Supreme Lord, he came as a great devotee to teach all the conditioned souls, all of us and others, how devotional service should be rendered. Conditioned souls who are interested in devotional service should follow in the exemplary footsteps of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to learn how Krishna can be attained by devotional service. Thus, the Supreme Lord Himself teaches the conditioned soul how he should be approached by devotional service. How merciful is the Supreme Lord Krishna! To teach the conditioned souls who are suffering. He comes himself as the devotee. He does all these pastimes. He goes through immense suffering just to teach the conditioned souls so that the conditioned souls can come back to him. But he has come in the form of a devotee. By analytically studying the five diverse manifestations of the Supreme Lord, we can come to know that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme absolute truth and that Lord Nityananda is his immediate expansion. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just like so when Lord appears, they have chinha, signs in their palms, in both their palms and in their in uh, the sole of their lotus feet. They have signs, chinha, marks, auspicious marks, and these are mentioned in the scriptures. What are the auspicious marks that are there in the lotus footprints of Srimati Radharani? And what are the signs that are there in the lotus footprints of Krishna? And Mahaprabhu is said to have all the signs that are there in the lotus feet of Krishna as well as Srimati Radharani. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu has all the signs that are there in the lotus footprints of Lord Balaram. So, like that, all these are mentioned in the scriptures. Still, people will not read the scriptures without any knowledge. Foolishly, they will run around people and claim that this is God, this is God, this is God. So, like that, actually, once during the times of Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, who is the father of, okay, let me ask, who is Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur? Okay, I know Lokamon Prabhu knows the answer. Okay. Oh, I did not know. Our Iman Mataji is here today. It is the auspicious appearance of our most dear Iman. And in the end of the session, we will all unmute and we will all say Haribol and bless Iman so that she can become a very, very qualified disciple of our spiritual master. So, but I know that you know the answer, so I will not ask you. Let me unmute who has not raised their hand.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Who is Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur?
He is the father of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Hari Bol. Very intelligent. You are not raising a hand, but you know the answer. Okay. So, yes. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who is the father of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is the spiritual master of our Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, or Srila Abhay Charnaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami, Prabhupada. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, during his time, during the times of the British rule, Britishers actually revered Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur so much that when Thakur Mahashaya wanted to take retirement, that I want to take voluntary retirement because now I want to give all my time in this mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Britishers, he was the district magistrate at that time and very revered by all the Britishers. At that time, the British officers, the top level officers of grade A, first grade officers in the government, they pleaded Thakur Mahashay that please don't leave the job. Thakur Mahashay said that, see, it is very difficult. My house is very far, and I want to give time to this mission, this purpose of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what they did, they built a railway track, a personal railway track from the house of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur to the office, so that Thakur Mahashay can, so that his time is not wasted. He can aram se sit in that just one cart, special bogie created for him. He can aram se sit. He can utilize his time in whatever he wants to do. Come to the office, aram se do his work, and then again go back, and so that he is in comfort and his time is not wasted, because the Britishers did not want to let go of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Such was Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, such a scholar. The work that the best officers would require several hours, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur had a stipulated time. 5 hours, and he would do double, triple the work that every other officer could do combined. That is a pure devotee. So, why I spoke of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is that at one time there was a so-called falsely proclaiming himself to be God, such a um, we say in Bengali there's a word bhondo. So, bhondo means somebody who is a fake, fraud, and he would claim himself as god, and he would do all these silly gimmicks, magical gimmicks. Somebody doesn't have a child, okay, you don't have a child, okay, you come with me, I will give you a child. And then because he did not follow any four regulative principles, a very stooped down person, fellow. So this person, he claimed himself as God, and everybody believed him because he would do some mystical. He had a lot of mystical powers. It is not that he was um, some lame person who could not do anything. He had through his sadhana, he had gained this mystical power, lot of mystical powers, and through those mystical powers, he could do mystical things. Okay, but Krishna is the greatest of all mystics. Anyhow, so this person was doing all these things, and everybody started trusting him and believing that he is God, and therefore they started disrespecting the British government. Now the British government came into this problem that, are now people, they are not bothered about us because now they believe that this person is God. So they started discussing amongst themselves that, Array, what should we do now? Somehow we have to figure out a way how to throw out this person, because he is becoming God and our importance is going down. So one of the persons, they suggested that, okay, I know one person who can do something in this situation. Okay, tell us, who is this person? The British government and all these people are discussing. He said, yeah, his name is Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Oh, okay. So what can he do? Do you really think he can help us in any way? So this person said, yeah, I can go and try. Okay, fine. Please go and try. Please go and speak to him. Please request him to do something. This person, who is actually a chela of the British government, um, what is the English word for chela? I forgot the English word of chela. So, anyways, somebody who is like always trying to butter the British government in order to get some mundane benefits and gains. So this person went to Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. And he dressed himself as a Vaishnav. He put tilak, kanti, dhoti, all that, and he went to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, as soon as he saw him, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a pure devotee. A pure devotee, as soon as they see someone, they are Trikal Gyani. They know their past, present, and future. That is a pure devotee. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur comes and very normally says, okay, you have come for some reason. Please tell me, what is it? What is it that makes you come and see me? So this person says that, uh, Thakur Mahashay, I'm in such a distress. There is this one person who claims himself to be the supreme God, and me and my wife, we are having, we are unable to come to a mutual understanding. She's debating with me. She thinks he's God, and I'm saying no. How can he be God? God is Krishna. Now, Thakur Mahashay, I have come to you to get some solace. So please help me. Please tell me, who is God? Is he really God? Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur looks at this person sternly and says, you work for the British government? And this person starts stammering. No, no. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I know the purpose you have come to me. And I am going to do this work not for your foolish government, but I am going to do this work for my mission, for the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Mahaprabhu never wanted such fraud persons claiming themselves to be God. So therefore, I'm going to work for you. Don't think I'm doing it because of your government. I don't want anything from your government. So this person was completely uh, blown away. And then Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what does he use? What is the thing that he uses in order to throw off this so-called fraud person who has so much mystical power? In fact, so much so that he could do a very powerful black magic on the entire family of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So powerful that a pure devotee, of course, it is the Leela. Krishna wants to show us various things or wants to teach us various things through his pure devotees. And therefore, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is that pure devotee who is the instrument for us to learn that no matter how powerful black magic, white magic, this magic, that magic, no matter what befalls on our head, this Krishna consciousness and the power of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and the power of Srimad Bhagavatam, the power of Srimad Bhagavad Gita cannot be crossed. Nobody can go beyond this power of Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And this is enough by itself to vanquish all these things, all of these things. What to speak of our chintu mintu karma? Karma of our all millions of lifetimes are washed off by just one Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So it is nothing. Even such powerful things can be cut off by just this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur goes there with his Bhagavatam and he takes shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. He starts reading Srimad Bhagavatam, and with that power, this person, all his mystic power starts failing, and therefore he gets very agitated. But since his mystical power starts getting comes down and becomes very he becomes very powerless. So at that time, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur orders the British government to send the police, their persons, their officials, and to arrest this person. So this person was arrested and put in the jail. Even in the jail, this person had so much mystical power that sitting in the jail, he did this black magic on Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and his entire family, so much so that everyone got bedridden. They could not get up. Almost everybody was going to die. It apparently seemed like that everybody is going to die. Even Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur had high fever and he could not get up from his bed. That much effect it had. And at that time, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, while he was lying down on his bed, he prayed to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There is Mahaprabhu, the followers, the devotees of Mahaprabhu has confirmed this. They have confirmed this thing that even the most impossible thing can become possible just by remembering Mahaprabhu. And the most simplest, easily possible thing can become impossible if we forget Mahaprabhu. So at that time, while Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was lying down on the bed, completely helpless, he took shelter of Mahaprabhu and he prayed to Mahaprabhu that please, now you protect us, now you show us the way. And of course, he is a pure devotee. Mahaprabhu gives him the intelligence. He gets up, he goes to the police station and he tells the army officer, the police officers, chop off his hair, not head, chop off his hair. So he had long hair, long shikha. As soon as the police officers they start cutting his hair, he starts yelling, leave me, leave me, leave me, leave me, leave me. And then when the full hair was chopped off, he becomes completely devoid of all his mystical potencies. Why? Because these kind of persons who have these mystical powers, they can put their life source in at any place. They can transfer their life source in their hair, they can transfer it into some bird. So even if you put spears and swords and try to kill that person, the body may, you may see that okay, the body is getting affected but nothing is happening to that person because they have put their life source somewhere else. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, as soon as he prays to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gets this intelligence, he understands, he goes to the jail, and then he orders the officers chop off this hair that he has got, make completely shave his hair. As soon as the hair was shaved, he becomes completely devoid of all his mystical potencies and powers. And because he becomes devoid of his all these powers and everything, and he's in jail, therefore slowly he dies. That is the power of Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the power of Bhagavad Gita. That is the power of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And that is the power of one pure devotee. So just imagine how fortunate we are that we are in this bona fide parampara of all pure devotees. How powerful this parampara is. So there is nothing to worry that oh somebody is trying to do something on our family, on me. If we take shelter of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra fully, it is not that Krishna is not listening to our prayers. Just because I have prayed to Krishna doesn't mean the answer should be immediately Krishna should cure me. No, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a pure devotee. He has no karma. He has no karma. But we are the most conditioned souls who have karma from millions of past birth. We have acquired karma from millions and millions of our past birth. And Krishna is trying to bring it down to this much so that in this one lifetime we can finish off this karma business and go back to him, because Krishna does not want us to take another birth. Okay, why should we still suffer from karma? Because Krishna also wants to see who is a real devotee and who is a fraud devotee, like that Falgu Baba who was claiming himself to be God. Because otherwise, everybody will do Krishna, everybody will come into bhakti. Because as soon as we come to bhakti, then there is no karma, then I can enjoy. For enjoyment, people will come, not for Krishna. Therefore, it is important. We should not lose hope that I'm praying to Krishna. Why Krishna is not answering my prayers? Chalo, let us go to some astrologer. Chalo, let us go to some Babaji. Let us go to some Devi Devata and do some puja part there. Let us do Satyanarayan puja. Not required. If you take full shelter of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, if you take complete shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, then today, tomorrow, day after, Krishna is listening to your prayers. Krishna is in complete control of my situation. No third party can do anything. Without Krishna's will, even the leaf of a tree does not move. Then what to speak of all these black, white, other magic and everything? Everything moves as per the will of Krishna. Krishna has allowed it because that is how our karma can quickly get nullified. So just take complete shelter of Krishna. And this is what the pure devotee does. So we were here. Thus, the Supreme Lord Himself teaches the conditioned soul how he should be approached by devotional service. And we can know that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme absolute truth, and Lord Nityananda is his immediate expansion. And his pure devotees, they are always aware of the about the Lord's features. They know everything about the Lord's qualities, Lord's features, Lord's activities. And therefore, we should take shelter of pure devotees to understand who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and not just foolishly believe that any XYZ is Supreme Lord. That is why I wanted to share this pastime of Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, that when all the villages, everybody was getting completely deviated, and they were made to believe that yes, this person is the Supreme Lord. This pure devotee, Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, he comes one pure devotee and shows that this is fraud, and he saves everyone from getting deviated. So, with that, we will pause here, and Krishna willing, we'll continue reading from tomorrow. So, thank you very much, dear devotees, for your very kind association. I want to request all, Reena Mataji, you have a question?
ধন্যবাদ প্রণাম। মাতাজি, যদি সম্ভব হয় তাহলে ওই যে ভক্তি বিনোদ ঠাকুর, ওই যে ফল্গু বাবার ওই ইয়েটা যেখানটা উনি ভাগবতমের আশ্রয় নিয়ে ওই জায়গাটা, তারপরে উনি ওনার যে একটা জ্বরের কথা বললেন ওই জায়গাটা, ওনার জ্বর কেন এলো মাতাজি? সেই জায়গাটা আমি ঠিক বুঝলাম না, যদি একটু বাংলায়
আচ্ছা, সো তো কি যেটা হয়েছিল সেটা হচ্ছে যে এই ফাল্গু বাবাকে তো উনি ঢুকিয়ে দেন, জেলের মধ্যে ফাল্গু বাবাকে ঢোকানো হয়। কিন্তু উনি যেহেতু মিস্টিক্যাল এত সাধনা করেছেন, মিস্টিক পাওয়ার, তাই জন্য উনি জেলের থেকেও এনাদের সবাই উপরে একটা বড় ব্ল্যাক ম্যাজিক করে। আর সেই ব্ল্যাক ম্যাজিকের ইয়েতে এনারা জ্বরে পড়ে যায়। তখন ছিল ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর মহাপ্রভুর কাছে প্রার্থনা করেন যে আপনি রক্ষা করুন আমাদের, আমার আমার কি করণীয়। তখন মহাপ্রভুর মানে ইন্টেলিজেন্স দেয় ওনাকে যে এই যে ফাল্গু বাবার যে চুলটা, তার চুলের মধ্যে তার প্রাণ আছে, তার চুলের মধ্যে তার সব পাওয়ার সে রেখে দিয়েছে, তাই জন্য জেলের মধ্যে বসেও সে সবকিছু করতে পারছে। তাই তুমি একে এর চুলটা কেটে দাও, মানে এদেরকে বলো যে চুলটা কেটে দিতে। তখন শিলা ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর ওই অবস্থাতে উঠে জেলে যায়, জেলের অফিসারদের বলে যে এর পুরো চুল শেভ করে দাও পুরো একে। তো যখন সেই চুল কেটে দেওয়া হয় তখন সে একেবারে ইয়ে হয়ে যায়। তো উনি যখন ভাগবতমের ইয়ে নিয়েছিলেন তখন এই ফাল্গু বাবা অনেক রকম মানে পাওয়ারফুল নেগেটিভ এনার্জিস পাঠাচ্ছিলেন এনাকে শেষ করার জন্য, শিলা ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুরকে মেরে ফেলার জন্য অনেক পাওয়ারফুল এনার্জিস পাঠাচ্ছিলেন। কিন্তু ভাগবতমের পাওয়ারের সামনে কোনো নেগেটিভ এনার্জি শিলা ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুরকে টাচ করতেও পারছিল না। আর যেহেতু টাচ করতে পারছে না, তাই জন্য তারা আরো বেশি নেগেটিভ এনার্জিস এর কাজই হচ্ছে যে তাদেরকে যে কাজটা দেওয়া হয়েছে তারা না করতে পারলে তারা ফিরে যাবে তার কাছে যে পাঠিয়েছে। তো তখন তারা ফল্গু বাবার কাছে ফিরে যায়। আর তখন ফল্গু বাবা সেটা আর নিতে পারে না যে এতগুলো নেগেটিভ এনার্জিস ওনার দিকে মানে অ্যাটাক করতে আসছে, তাই জন্য উনি ওখান থেকে পালিয়ে যাওয়ার চেষ্টা করে, ওনার ইয়েগুলো কমে যায়। তখন এই পুলিশ অফিসার্সদের দিয়ে শিলা ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর ওনাকে ইয়ে করায়, জেলে ঢুকিয়ে দেয়। সেই জেলের মধ্যে বসে উনি ওনার পরিবারের ওপরে এই অ্যাটাকটা করে। তখন শিলা ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর সেই চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুর কৃপাতে ওনার এই ইন্টেলিজেন্সটা আসে যে এই চুলের মধ্যে পাওয়ারটা আছে। কি করে সে বসে ওখানে করছে, এর কাছে তো কিছুই নেই, তাহলে কি করে করছে, সেই চুলের দ্বারা করছে। তখন তার চুল কাটিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, যখন চুল কাটিয়ে দেওয়া হয় তখন তার সব পাওয়ার সব শেষ যখন হয়ে যায়, তখন সে মরে যায়, তখন সে আর সার্ভাইভ করতে পারে না। তো এইভাবে। সো ওকে, सो वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री श्रीमद शिला जय पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Everyone
Hari Hari
please
Bol.
unmute and please bless Imon Mataji. Everyone please say Hari Bol and loudly 3 times Hari Bol for Imon Mataji. Hari
Hari
Bol, Hari
Bol. Hari
Bol,
Bol.
Hari
Hari Bol.
Bol.
Hari Bol.
Jai. Thank you.